welcome everyone back to another video. And today, back with a new story. Before that, I want to apologise for the lack of videos lately. I had problems with servers and recordings, but I think I fixed it all now. So, yeah, I lost my story server and my Primal Fear server. So I'm gonna have to have the story I'll continue in single player. I don't know about Primal Fear yet, we'll see what I decide. I also want to invite all the PvP players to join my new, well, hopefully new server I'm going to be getting for PvP. All information's in the Discord in the description. Anyway, it's time for the story. So, had loaded up, began to begin a new adventure. Something simple. Got a campfire, got all the resources I need for materials, got campfires and stuff. All ready for food to get started until there's something around me. Zombies had started spawning and trying to kill me, obviously. So, started to deal with them, getting food and meat and whatever else from them. They also started infecting me, which is not very good at all. Luckily I didn't get hit too much. Just started taking them out slowly. I set up a mini base in them spikes. But as I more I stayed in one area, the more that spawned. Mainly on the beaches for now. So I didn't know I have dinosaurs to worry about. I had zombies to worry about. I was just trying to get a little base set up to get started, and my plans seem to have changed. I guess I won't be doing what I planned. I need to do this well from whatever's making all these zombies spawn around me. Luckily they make noises so you can hear them coming before they actually come, and before you actually see them sometimes. Quite useful. So I finish off my base of spikes to protect me for a bit. Hopefully the spikes will damage the zombies so I don't have to worry about them too much. But, I think as I was saying, instead of the spikes damaging the zombies started attacking my spikes. Which isn't a good thing when they're meant to be protecting me. As I was looking, they were surrounded. Looked like I could take someone out. There was a stronger zombie already on it, called a Juggernaut. Luckily they were too distracted on the spikes, so I could shoot them from behind. Whilst they all got distracted on the spikes. I just took them down one by one. But obviously the stronger the zombie, the more tanky they are. So it took quite a few shots to take down this Juggernaut. Very, it doesn't help that I'm missing. I don't help at all. Well, headshots do a lot of damage. They say I've been doing thousands of damage and it was living. I finally take it down and take down the two army bow breaks. Great. I guess I need more resources. I'm still missing fibre. My base is being attacked. I have nothing to defend myself because the stupid bow broke. And more are coming, as you can see around. I'm surrounded. That's what the remaining few of the spammer spikes out. Luckily the walkers are one shots most of the time. But they're also inside my base now. And there goes my spikes. Got kaboomed. I didn't have much choice what to do next. I decided I would grab all my stuff that I could whilst I could. Left the base there, just grabbed all the stuff inside them, and ran. Whilst I could, escaped with my life and ran up into the cliffs. The if it were a bit calmer up there, more zombies was already spawned up in the cliffs. I started taking them out. But there was also a parasaur up here. I thought, well, I need some. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight all these off on my own. So we're gonna go tame some dinos. At least he's gonna let me make more trank arrows to get better stuff. I bowled the parasaur. I knocked it out. When it stopped roaring at me. Nearly killed it. As you see, he's getting bloody. Me being the best player at the game nearly kills the parasaur. Oh, that's what I thought anyway, until I noticed its health was on 200. It looked more bloody than it actually was. We knocked it out, I went to get stuff to make a saddle. As I made a saddle, zombies swarmed. Oh, and I heard that noise and wondered what the heck it was. I noticed that more zombies started swarming around me. Lots more than I'd ever seen so far. They all surrounded me. I started to try and attack my parasaur. Luckily I was safe on the back of it. If I didn't have the parasaur right now, I would be in big trouble. Luckily the parasaur does decent amount of damage to him. Especially because we can do critical hits to them. Occasionally. But the parasaur could deal with them decently well. I was not expecting this. So I'm glad I had the parasaur ready to help defend me a little bit. Look how many there is. Once I saw all that, more and more kept spawning, so yet again, I decided to pack up and run. This time I headed back down to the beach, see if we can get a Tronodon. Getting stopped along the way by more zombies. Because all they want to do is bother me. One thing I'm good about this is I get a lot of levels from killing them. It's very useful. But another problem is I'm low on resources. I'll be able to sit up and get stuff prepared to make more stuff. Really need to find a new place to build where it's safer than on the ground. Even though I thought I had managed to escape them, the more zombies were still down on the beach where I left. Look at my parasaur, was a bit faster than them, so he just ran. I was thinking about going back to my old base. I thought what had happened. I didn't think it was a good idea, so I just went to get some thing for this rock, because I had a bit of protection from the spikes I'd left. And then Dilophosaurus decided to get involved. But for some reason it decided to run, so we got back onto getting more resources. I had the parasaur here just in case it came back. Didn't even have enough stuff to repair my pickaxe. That's how behind I am with resources. But luckily I can make arrows and stuff, so if I need so we can defend ourselves a bit better. If we ever off the parasaur and get swarmed. Also I need trank arrows as well, so that's also useful. Once I got more arrows and trank arrows, I got off down the beach to look for a Tronodon. Wasn't too worried about the level. I just needed the Tronodon to get about on. I went all the way down the beach, more zombies all around me. Somehow missed a Tronodon by looking at this one at the back. And then I've got the stuff for a bowler. I'll wait for one of the two here to land. It's now the waiting game. So 1 of 3 Trinodons to land. As I said that, one was landing. Once it had landed, I grab my bowler, still on the back of the parasaur. followed it and knocked it out. I could only tell it was a low level because it got knocked out in one arrow. As it tamed up, we made a saddle and headed off for a new base. And I decided, instead of travelling too far away from the beach, why don't we build on here? It was high up. Zombies shouldn't really spawn around here when my dinos are around. And once I have buildings down, we should be safe up on this little rock for now. And then I was trying to work out what to build, trying to work out what's our base and how I should make it. Because I'm not the best builder in this game, not in any means. I got my mortar pies down. Dumped everything I had in my inventory away. Wait, took the pressure on out, try harvesting resources. Finally, after many days of struggling on the beaches and on the ground, really trying to be able to get around a bit easier. Not be as scared of stuff spawning on me. At the moment it was peaceful. How long for? I do not know. As I was collecting resources, I could hear zombies again. I'm like, well, this is a good start. You know, I hear zombies around us. But luckily nothing still has spawned up on the platform where I was building. So I was still safe. So I started making the stuff so we can start crafting the stuff that the zombies drop. Make some stuff for us. First I got the workbench. And then I got the blueprint vendor. Let's look through what blueprints made, and then I saw a pre-built little shanty house, shack thing. So needed some resources for it. Because once you make the blueprint with the zombies' arms and heads and stuff, but he still needed to get the resources to build the actual shack. And I was missing metal and fibre and wood. I had the wood in my inventory, I just didn't like it. I also noticed these little spike things. You stop zombies spawning around you. I did not mean to make that. That is useless to me. There's also these other things that don't seem that important to my survival. I decided to leave them for now. The only other thing I thought would be useful was the zombie spawn stopper things. I was obviously resources. Be able to make stuff. So I went back up. Started to make the blueprints after getting the forge down and metal going. I still managed to fill out the blueprint, but we finally had enough stuff to make the little shanty. We can see what it's like inside. Hopefully there's enough room for us to put stuff in. It'll save me making a base. It'd be a lot better than anything I ever can build. I have to find a place to place it. I managed to place it right on top of my foundations and stuff. Just start picking stuff up bit by bit. Grabbing the resources and stuff that we put inside them. And putting them in the base. So we can have a bit of room. Let's place everything inside. We started making these things to stop stuff spawning in a certain area. I will try and say what it's called, but I'll butcher it. As I said, since nothing to start spawning up here, I thought I'd decide to take them down from base. I thought nothing's going to spawn up here, so what's the point of placing one up here? Got back on my Trinidon and took it down from base a little bit. Eventually when I decided to move. I was probably pondering what was going to happen if I didn't survive. There we go, took off and placed this thing down here. And see, this is a small one. It has a big range. That means this place was also safe for me now to go around freely without worrying stuff zombies spawning on top of my face. I did pick it up and move it back a little bit. There's a little bit more coverage up top. Once we had that placed and we knew we were mostly safe, went back up to base. Have a look back in my shack, see what we needed to do next. And yes, this is me thinking what to do next, just sitting and staring. You'll see me do this quite a bit. I just sit and stare at the forge. Trying to decide what were the best actions to do. I know. Super thrilling gameplay right here. Look at that forge go. Entertainment at its finest. You go, forge. You go well. I need the metal. Faster. Please. Why am I still staring at the forge? Stop staring. Thank you. Anyway, once I stopped staring at the forge, for I don't know how long, we decided to go and tame some useful dinos to help me out. We were already so far into this. These 100 days turned out to be. Explain more of that later on. We decided to go get some tames. At this point I didn't know I had a time limit. I do learn on later that I don't have much time. You have to spend marrying arrows, shooting the Doedic in the tail that doesn't do much torpor. I knock it out and tame it up. Now it's tamed up, we've got a saddle on it, and this is our stone collector. It'll help us get a load of stone to make different stuff, like spark powder and gunpowder. After we got that, I made the stupidest mistake ever. So I went out hunting for dinos, and I managed to run out of stamina right above them. So I lost my Troodon. And now I was being chased by Deinonychus. Look, I was faster and managed to escape and got another Troodon. So I saw what happened because there was an enemy nearby. Once I got everything back to base and everything was fine, we managed to survive. We got some Deinonychus. I knocked out. Thank you. Yeah. Once we had the Yankee tamed up, we got to use it to get flint and metal to make resources. We had a full set of flak and a long neck. Because at the time it was time to upgrade to something better than a crossbow. Also got another Troodon, because might as well have us back up just in case. I also placed another little a longer range zombie, not a spawner thing. So I had to place for all my Deinonychus. The Deinonychus levels aren't the best. I didn't show you, but not the best, trust me. I'd be using them right now if it were. You can really see when I keep looking at them. This Pyrosaur was just in the way, so I just decided to murder it. Plus I needed the hide, so it helped. Yeah, because I needed the hide. We need an Anki saddle. This is why we get the flint and metal I was on about. Because we need it for gunpowder, for spark powder, for gunpowder, and arrows and stuff if I ever use arrows again. Yeah, the Anki's actually useful. Anki's actually, once I put melee into him, these Anki's would be good for fighting stuff off if it came close. Somehow a zombie spawned up here, but I just decided to ignore it. Don't like how slow the Yankees are though. There's also a berry collector as well. You can never have too many. Mainly flint. and he gets a lot. Just like the Dodo gets a lot of stone. Loads of little rocks and bits and pieces around me, so I have lots of little bits of resources to farm up. I'm lucky both Dodo and Anki spawned right next to base. That was helpful. But we're actually finally a bit peaceful. I won't get attacked by zombies every 30 seconds. Which is a bonus. The bigger rocks give more, obviously. And yeah, he's farmed for a while, a long while. After doing that, I went out with Trinidad for more down and see if we find a better level. And lo and behold, we get across the map. And there's a 150. A max level. That is good. We hatched it up, raised it up, and leveled it up to where it's got low health. But it worked. It was stronger than Trinidad, faster than Trinidad, just better than the Trinidad. I had to use Dendricus unless I'm on file, so it's useful. I think it's from this point on. Never mind. Not yet. It was after this. I swore I was not going to use Trinidad again. I was going to run around the floor because I could just fly over everything. But for now, I'm using Trinidad to go see if I can find some beaver dams. Which it doesn't exist. There wasn't a single beaver dam. Beavers spawned halfway all around the lake, and not a single beaver dam to be found. Well, where I went, zombies were still here. Then I went back to tame a Rhacoptodon to get around on a bit easier, and the Rex killed it. And it was night time again. A while later, and I had a cluster below my base, so I did what anyone would do: murder them all. It was causing lag. What a luck I did not. So many spawned. So while I went out again on the Dendricus, we found a 145 Crocodile that I knocked out and tamed up while zombies were attacking us. Next, I decided I need some stronger tames. So I got an Allosaurus and got stuck in the trap with it. I also swore down that I wasn't going to use anything bigger than an Allo, so no Rexes, Spinos, Gigas, anything like that. Eventually managed to eat the Allo, knock me out. We got his darts ready. That I got from a zombie drop as well. Zombies actually dropped something decent. Eventually, after zombie distractions, we knocked out the Allo and aimed it up. Whilst getting attacked by zombies, aimed up. But I was hardly doing any damage to this Juggernaut. He won't do damage to me and I won't do damage to him. So I decided to clear out the Allo, bring it out to help me. So what I got it for? So it's time to test it out. He didn't do much more damage, but he still did a good amount of damage. After we deal with all of them, I went out to find it, mate. I found a 130 male. We knocked that out and tamed it up. I went out to explore out of cliffs to see what it was about, and I did not expect to see what I found. There was a Dodo wyvern flying around, and I was scared it was going to come to my base. So I decided to explore more, went deep into the redwoods, and lo and behold, Dodo Rex was there. This was not good. Something was happening. Dodo Rex and zombies spawning for no apparent reason. I was not sure. But we got Dino, a mate. Female. So, we bred them and got a mini army of Deinonychus. By a mini, I mean a big army of Deinonychus. So I took stuff out and start leveling it up. Get levels for war. But we need to take down the Dodorex and the Dodo Wyvern. I needed an army. More after more exploring in the jungle. Find this gate. And ghost and bone dinos. Skeleton dinos. Something big was happening. So I went back to base. There was some of the army. I settled on them. Leveled them up with what levels I had. And we went to the base. Destroyed the gate. Went to the big mass army. And we attacked. With zombie wyverns. Ghost rexes and bone. Stegos and tracks. Could see nothing epic gameplay. He was taking a lot of damage. He was getting nothing back. Eventually took everything down. We went exploring up into the huts. And as soon as I saw this dodo doing that much damage, and then doing no damage for some reason, I knew something was up. More zombies were spawning. The longer I went, the more zombies were spawning. And the stronger they were. With the dodo being in their base, I decided it must be something to do with the Dodo Wyvern and Dodo Rex. I couldn't think of nothing else. Took the army out, see if we could take down the Dodo Wyvern, which had flown all the way over to the docks sort of area. For some reason different level, but we're not going to talk about that. Music started playing as my dino couldn't hit it because it was flying up in the air. I started to shoot it and it still didn't want anything to do with us. Great start. I was trying to find an angle to get up to it. And in the end I just had to leave my army down there and take Dino Jr. up. Started shooting it. Got my guns ready. I've been collecting from killing spot zombies mainly. My armies were all over the place by the way. Everything's all over the place. People still wanted nothing to do with me. I just kept peppering away at it with the bow and sniper and shotgun, whichever one is there to use. The music was nice though. It just seemed interesting to know the wild dinos rather than me. Not complaining. More free damage for me. We're level 5 though. Don't know why it was such a low level, but there were multiple about. It's the only thing I could decided. The other one wasn't where the first one I found were. So I don't know what was happening. But still managed to get a couple of bites on it, and it still wanted the Brontos more than me. He just wanted the Brontos, so I decided to kill the Brontos. And maybe after the Brontos are gone, he wants to kill me instead. So I can take it to the army and destroy it. But no, he wanted to do a Bronto. I got getting 3 hits on it. For some reason the blade was doing so much damage to it. I wasn't complaining. It went back, it started going back lower on the beach. So I brought the army. Even though we were attacking stuff, hopefully they can hit it now, it's lower and down. They went in and started doing damage. Bleeds, all the bleeds we could get on it. Again, filling gameplay, you can't see it. Put them things in the bushes. But even in the little time I've been attacking, we've already done quite a bit of damage. It's not, so it's not attacking us, it's not doing much damage to us. Now it wanted us, but we just went in. When they could reach, they attacked. I just kept jumping and attacking. Almost, the Landlookers couldn't reach, but the Hellos could. They were all getting stuck on each other. And now the lightning does a lot of damage. Once again down they went in and attacked. And they couldn't reach, they came back forward me. It was a bit repetitive of that. Attacking, we attacking, it flying away, stuff getting in my way. I think most of these fighters did the majority of damage of jumping and attacking. And when they could, they got involved. I do a little bit of damage here and there. The blades were doing most of the damage though. I'm telling you, this thing does not like bleeding. You can see I'm doing 800 damage with the bite. The blade's doing thousands of damage. Don't know why, but it don't like blades. At all. All my dinos had abandoned me again, so I just kept going. Me and Dino Jr. just kept going at it. And yes, if everyone says about the name, he was basically the Pokemon Dino. Not because the name's Deinonychus. Just to clarify. I've always called it that. I know I've always called the main one Dino. I always will. Yeah, we came back involved now. And the Bronto got involved as well. Which we can destroy because I bit it. Tell me how it just destroyed it. Forward now, the didn't get flying over water, so Miami get flying, jumping into the water and flying over the shop. Now we're getting heavy now because of all the stuff we're getting from killing stuff. And as I say, all my stuff get going in the water, in and out of the water. Which wasn't helpful. This fight went on for ages. I also realised that they're still spawning. I won't have long to do before we're overrun by zombies and goodness knows what. So I don't have much time. With more zombies are spawning all around me still. So I knew I was going to time, I wasn't quite sure how long. But we were on a timer. Down to 200k. But we're still doing damage to it. We're now below 200k. More zombies still trying to attack us and protect. So do Ivan. So we already assumed they were working together. And everything was in the water again. Everything got stuck in the water. I had to put them on passive just to drag them out. I don't know why we followed us. And we all attacked again. Below 150k. We're doing a lot of damage now. I kept jumping, biting, doing as much damage as I could. Then some wizardry happened. We teleported back to the cave that they were building. Don't know what happened, but we did. So, after a long run back, we eventually made it back to the Wyvern. Who had flown up for a bit and started attacking wild dinos again. Lucky for my army, we were okay. So we all started attacking again. Less than 100k left now. Gonna build the bleed up. Doing decent amount of damage with it again. Okay. 30. 25. And it's flown off again. So me and Dino Jr. chased it to finish it off. Fighting everything around it. Stegos, Brontos. Just to try and kill this Wyvern. Everything out of the way, I have less than 15k health left. And less than 10k, 5k, and bleed took it out. And then one foe left to find and face. Lo and behold, the Derrickson moved as well. It was also different, there must be multiple about. But it was in snow. So the army was ready. Get the bow out. Okay, fight. One. And once it's come down from the hill, went into attack. I was worried about the Derrick because it was stronger. Already. Only tell it was stronger. Oh dear, a lot stronger. And Yeah, that happened again. How fun. Eventually I got back again to my dinos dying. Mainly my Deinonychus. All my Deinonychus were dying. Which was not good because the bleed was a lot. All my Deinonychus had died, just Meows and Dino Junior left. But I'm gonna give up hope. We went in. We were doing decent amount of damage to it. Meows were dying. I officially lost all my Deinonychus now. I'm Dodo on half health. And most Meows started dying. I knew someone was still alive, I thought, let's just keep going. You got 11.5 mil. And I'm still falling. Now these alloys were doing better than the other ones. Now with the one. We got down to a mil health. 10 mil, is it? Yeah, a mil, there we go. I can't read numbers, I'm sorry. 900k. I'm falling fast. My alloys look low. I backed up a little bit because I was in take more damage because all my damage died instantly. Wait, I built all bleed back up. I don't know what we're doing the rest of the damage. I was just doing 400 and then bleed. I can see a lot of my alloys health are below 10k. And let's still have hundreds of k's to go. But not like we're doing the most. We're knocking it back so I could do much damage. Last week we're still doing a lot of damage. 400k. Still falling. My levels are getting below 10k now. I saw 7k and 6k's. But it's also dead extra low. About 100k. Just up to the tree. I'm waiting for the final fights. I've losing all my armor, nearly. These are those that survived to the end. And we've slain the Dodo Rex. After that, I crowd up all the alloys that survived and took Dino Jr. back to base. And see what happened, if anything had changed. On the run back to base, we didn't see a single zombie. All was back to peaceful arc, or peaceful as it can be. But the worst thing was when we got back to base. We arrived, everything moved. All my dinos have run all over the place. My base had been destroyed. I failed to jump up the cliff. Everything had been destroyed. Bags were left. Everything had gone. I don't know what happened to cause this. The only stuff I hadn't moved was stuff like I think I accidentally put on turret mode. Don't know what caused my dinos to go crazy. But something happened whilst I was gone with the army. I guess when I thought it was over, it actually wasn't. Something bigger was going on. Just didn't know what. So I was checking around with dinos, seeing if everything seemed to be okay. All health wise, I don't know how long ago it happened, so stuff might have just healed up from what happened. I decided to get Dino back out at the crowd. My first Deinonychus that I used to ride around on. Put him next to his daughter, Dino Jr. And then I brought the rest of the army out to heal up after a long, hard fight. They did well. They were the only survivors after everything. It was as low as 3.9k health, so just below 4k health. I sat back on Dino Jr. and wondered what caused all this. Thank you for everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm looking into starting a new sort of PvP server. I'm going to give a bit more information now. So, thanks to natural causes, he let me do this. He does a civilizations event. I want to do a similar sort of thing, but a bit longer. I wanted to join his server, but it always ended up being when I was busy. So I agreed to do one that lasts a bit longer, so many days prep, and then the borders drop and hardcore ensues. And war breaks out on the server. I've not run one of these yet. We're still waiting for enough people to join. I haven't made it that long ago. So if anyone PvP, or not PvP, I just want to have a bit of fun with everyone, wants to get involved, make sure you join the Discord below. Just so you know, there is very little rules on this server. The only rules is the basic no cheating, no breaking TOS, etc. So you have to be prepared for anything. This first run through of the server would be a test for me to know if I change the settings, add anything, and get feedback from everyone that joins in. So if you're interested, like I say, join the Discord, and I'll be happy to answer any questions on Discord. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.